Is Jon Jones secretly assembling the Avengers of MMA in Dagestan? Rumors are swirling that the GOAT himself is linking up with none other than Khabib Nurmagomedov and Islam Makhachev. Yes, you heard that right. For what could be the most unexpected training alliance in UFC history. And with Justin Gaethje's name floating around the chaos, fans are left wondering, is this just a casual visit or the groundwork for a full-on war plan? In a move that sounds like it was pulled straight out of a UFC multiverse, Jon Jones is reportedly heading to Dagestan to team up with none other than Islam Makhachev and Khabib Nurmagomedov. Yes, the same Jon Jones who once ruled the light heavyweight division like a Game of Thrones king and is now dipping his toes into the Dagestani fight dojo, presumably looking to borrow some of that invincible grappling magic. But before we get carried away, imagining Khabib teaching Jon how to wrestle bears or Islam showing him how to cut a promo without smiling, let's rewind. Josh Thompson, Islam's longtime friend and teammate, recently chimed in on Makhachev's rumored retirement. Spoiler alert, he's not buying it. According to Thompson, Islam's not about to ride off into the sunset with 2 belts like some Dagestani cowboy. Nope, he might defend that welterweight strap at least once, if the opponent is worth the trouble. Who fits that bill? Well, 2 names jumped out faster than Justin Gaethje throws leg kicks: Kamaru Usman and Shavkat Rakhmonov. Usman's been sniffing around the idea of fighting Islam for a while now, and stylistically, it's a match made in wrestling heaven. You've got elite grappling, championship pedigree, and legacy on the line. What more do you want? Free pizza? Then there's Shavkat, undefeated, terrifying, and the pride of Kazakhstan. A throwdown between him and Islam would send seismic waves through the Caucasus and the MMA world alike. It's the kind of fight where you don't blink or you miss someone getting choked into another dimension. But if it ends up being someone like Ian Gary, Islam might just say, "Nah, I'm good." As Thompson puts it, Islam wants wars, not track meets. So if a guy's more about running laps than throwing hands, don't expect Makhachev to waste time. Now, speaking of not wasting time, Jon Jones seems to be putting his recent headlines, yes, including those drunken Ultimate Fighter Russia moments, behind him by getting back to the grind. His trip to Dagestan isn't just a publicity stunt. He's reportedly training with Team Khabib, and Rustam Khabilov, Jones's old training partner and Dagestani Proud Boy, says it's the real deal. That's right, bones in the heart of Dagestan. We might finally see what happens when Jackson Wink meets Sambo Club 101. And while all this is happening, Paddy Pimblett is out here navigating his own path to UFC Gold with his eyes set firmly on Justin Gaethje. Chael Sonnen recently broke it down like only Uncle Chael can. Paddy's gunning for Gaethje, and then it's full send toward Ilya Topuria. But hey, don't count out his Armenian frenemy, Arman Tsarukyan. That grudge is alive and passive-aggressively well. As for Paddy backing Tom Aspinall against Jon Jones, hey, kind of. The baddie says he's rooting for his fellow Brit, but betting against Jones. That's like betting against gravity. Paddy grew up watching Jon dismantle legends like it was a weekend hobby, and he just can't bring himself to pick against the GOAT, even if Aspinall's got hands fast enough to swat flies in midair. Whether this ends in a super camp of champions or just some viral sparring footage, one thing's clear: Dagestan just became the epicenter of the MMA universe. Keep your eyes locked, your memes ready, and your notifications on, because if Jon, Khabib, and Islam really join forces, the fight game will never be the same.